been in this industry for more than 7 years. Since 2016, he has been training more than 3,000 entrepreneurs and has helped them grow ahead into their business and grow personally as well. He's also a certified NLP master practitioner. Today, he will be telling us about a very important topic, that is different methods and strategies about how zero budget marketing works in the business. So over to you, Kedar.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Really appreciate that. And right now, I think I'm able to see we have 13 participants in the room. So welcome everyone to this wonderful webinar, which is zero budget marketing. So quickly, a few ground rules, which I would also love to set here. One thing I personally believe, everything is one thing, everything is energy. Okay. So right now, the laptop, desktop, tablet, through which whatever you have logged in is a form of energy. You are a form of energy right now on the chair or sofa, wherever you're sitting is also a form of energy. And you know what? Your money is a form of high energy. And if you want to attract a lot of money, then you need to put a lot of energy in today's this webinar. So how many of you are ready to put in full on energy? Type in the chat box energy. Let me see how many of you are ready to put full energy so that you can attract a lot of money. Go ahead, type in the chat box energy. Let me see that. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, guys. And you know what? The second simple ground rule, which I would love to have here, is how you do anything is how you do everything. So in today's webinar, if you are ready to give your 100%, then in your business, in your life, everywhere you will get 100%. So all those who are ready to give their 100% in today's webinar, type the chat box 100. Just type in the chat box 100. Okay, wonderful. I can see there a lot of you are already sharing there 100 there. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so these were just two basic ground rules with which I wanted to go ahead and get going on today's webinar. So the webinar is very simple. The webinar itself says zero budget marketing. So what are you going to get out of today's webinar? So there are top 3 takeaways which I'm going to help you get out of today's webinar. First thing is you are going to understand a system how to consistently achieve targets in your business. So how many of you are really excited to achieving your next financial year targets? If you're excited, type E in the chat box. E. Let me see that E in the chat box. Okay, wonderful. I can see that a lot of you are excited to achieve your targets. Okay. Secondly, how many of you want to build a fortune in your business using your marketing? How many of you want to build a fortune? Type F in the chat box. If you want to build a fortune out of your business, type F in the chat box. Wonderful. I can see there Nishita, Jennifer, Reena. A lot of you are already saying an F. Okay, wonderful. And the third thing I'm going to teach you is how do you achieve all of this by doing basically the starting point, which is zero budget marketing. So if you want to learn about how do you do it by, with a zero budget, type in the chat box ZB. If you want to learn what is exactly zero budget marketing, type ZB. Okay, brilliant. So all of this is what I'm going to, share with you. How do you do all of that? Nishita had introduced me what I do. So I help business owners continuously attract customers through various strategies. And one of them, most powerful one, is zero budget marketing. So let me quickly start sharing my screen for today's webinar. Okay, yeah, there you go. I think just to give me a thumbs up, if you guys can give me that my screen is visible. Okay, yeah, I think so. My screen is visible. Is it? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get going into this amazing webinar. The first thing that I want to ask all of you guys is, obviously in your business, a lot of us have goals. We have our goals in our business. So what is your business goal for this financial year? What is your target? What is your target? Go ahead, type in the chat box. Let me see what is your target. Just shoot your target. What is your target for this financial year? What are you looking at? Because that's the starting point. If I have to help you get more business, if I have to help you attract more customers, go ahead, type in the chat box. Okay, Sanaya says it's 1 million. Okay, brilliant. Okay, I'm loving that. That's awesome. 5 million, Reena. That's really amazing. Okay, yeah, 85 million. Wonderful, Anand. That's really awesome. Okay, anybody else? So we have 13 participants. Increase sale. Yeah. Switch to a new business. Okay. You know what? Yeah, switching to a new business, you need to have a set goal. Okay, which business, how much? So the moment you have a target, say a 5 million target, a 1 million target, now when you have that target, the whole question here is, How are you going to achieve that target? Who's going to give you that business? Who's going to give you that business? Go and answer in the chat box. I think it's a pretty much a very, very simple answer. Who's going to give you that business? From where will you get that? 1 million, 5 million, 3 million, 10 million, whatever that number is. Who's going to? Yeah, absolutely. Bharat, thank you so much. I mean, it's one of the simplest answers which will you find in this webinar. It's your clients. Your clients are going to give you that business. Now, the very important question I have with a lot of entrepreneurs is, what type of customers, what is the type of customer who are you looking at? Because when I look at my, when I look at with a lot of people, they say, you know what, Kedar, I want more business. I want more clients. I ask them, how much more? Now, some of them answer me, you know what, yeah, maybe, to get this number of 1 million or a 10 million or 5 million, maybe they just, divide it out and they tell me, okay, this is the target that I want. Now, but before you actually decide how many customers, you should know who is that right customer. I normally tell people you can divide your customers into 3 buckets. Okay, you can divide them into 3 buckets, and these are the 3 buckets is the first and foremost thing which you need to do before you start achieving your targets. The first thing is there are 3 types of customers. There's this type A type customers. These are the customers for which you actually started your business. These are the customers where you love working with them. They love working with you. They are your ideal segment. They are your best of the best clients. Now, out of all the customers that you've served till date, okay, who are your A-type customers? Can you write down how many A-type customers have you served till date? How many A-type customers that you've served till date? Okay, somebody says 50. Yeah, okay, brilliant. So 50. So these are your A-type customers. How many A-type customers? Okay, yeah, just go ahead and answer in the chat box. These are the best of the best ones. You love working with them. This is the exact customer type which you have been waiting. Oh yeah, okay. Sanaya says 17, Reena says 25. Okay, brilliant. So these are your absolutely happy ones. Now, there's another segment of customers, which is your B-type customer. These are good. Okay, these are the ones which ensure there is enough cash flow in the business. They keep your business rolling. Maybe they are able to, help you pay, pay your maybe your maintenance or maybe, your staff salary, something like that. So these are your B-type customers. So how many roughly B-type customers do you have? Can you go ahead and type in the chat box? B-type customers, B-type. Oh, wow, Bharat says, he had said 50 was A and B is 250. Okay, wow, wonderful, super. Okay, awesome. And let's go ahead. Yeah, around 100. Okay, yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so I can see there that you guys are able to put across. Okay, these are my B type, but I'm sure what every business has the third type also, and these are the customers which make us cry. These are the customers which make you pull your hair. I'm sure all of you are already probably, smiling there. Yes, I have come across these and they are the pain, what in the wrong part, but you really don't want them. But have you experienced, if you've experienced at least one such, type in the chat box me, just type in the chat box me. Just type in the chat box me that, okay, yeah, I am the person who has actually gone through this trauma. I mean, trust me, I've experienced those C-type customers. And if you've not experienced one, then trust me, you're going to have one soon. Yeah, we hate them. We have one. Okay, yeah. Sanaya says there's just one. Okay, what about the rest of you? Anand says, oh yes, ask me. Yeah, absolutely. Now, what happens is most business owners, when they go out, to get more business, they are like, you know what? Just get me a customer. I will handle them. I will do whatever it takes. Just get me a customer. And then which type of customer comes? Anyone. A type, B type, C type. And then, what? The C types, when they come, they take all your energy. They take all your money. They take all your focus. They take all your, excitement with them. And the whole idea is because they are, so much on your head that you do not have the time to even serve the A and the B type. This happens with most business owners because they have not defined as to who is my ideal customer. Now, all those who have said, okay, you have this type of customer, A type customer. Now, can you, write in your notebooks or somewhere, if you can write down who are my top A type customers, who are my 5 A type customers that I really want to work with, who are my top, A-type customers. If you've written them down in a notebook, then you can type in the chat box 5. If you've written down your best A-type customers, okay, yeah, A-type customers. If you've written them down, then type in the chat box 5. Okay, Bharat says yes, 12. Has written them, 12 of them. Wow, that's awesome, Bharat. Okay, super. So I'm waiting for the rest of you guys to just plug in the number that how many you've written. If you've written 5, you've written 3, 2, whatever, but you've written them down because this is most critical step for you achieving your success in your business. Okay, thank you, Reena. Thank you, Anand. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now I have a question for you guys. Okay, all those who have written them down, the 5, the 7, the 12, whatever that number is, the question is very simple. Okay. Now, would it be amazing that the type of customers that you attract are all of them are A type and they complete your target? How would it be? How would it be to get all customers who are your A type customers and they are the ones who absolutely get your target done? Your entire target, which is some of you have said 5 million, somebody said 1 million, whatever is your target. Okay, how would it be that only the A type ones do it? Only the A type ones just finish it off, and then anything else is a bonus. How would it be? How would that experience be? I would want you to type in the chat box. What, how would it be if your entire target is completed by A type customers? How would you feel when you get, the whole target? I think some of you had written a 5 million target. Some of you have said a 7 million or 10 million. How would that be? Yeah, some of you are saying elated. Jennifer says it's amazing. Bharat is saying, wow. Aman, the question is very simple. There are A type, B type, C type customers. If your entire target for the next financial year is completed by only A type customers, Anupas is overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm sure, as a business owner, that's the best position to be in. The challenge here is, heavenly. Yeah, that would be amazing. Absolutely. You know what? You can be into that position, provided you design your entire marketing to attract only A type customers. If you have done marketing to attract only A type customers, you will get them. The idea is, when you design, how do you design that? The first step here I tell people is you need to see a pattern. All those who have written down their 5 customers, their 7, their 3, you will see there is a pattern. There is a pattern amongst these customers. And if you use this pattern to target all the new customers or all those who fit only this criteria, and if you are able to attract them, you know what? It's a heavenly experience to be an entrepreneur. But this is something you need to have a switch, or you need to have that, gut to say that, what, if a customer who doesn't fit my A category, I am not going to take it. I'm going to wait till I get an A type customer, or I'm going to figure out my marketing works so extremely powerfully that only A type customers get attracted. Just to give a quick example, there was this baker who came to me saying, Kedar, you know what, I make cakes which are extremely premium cakes, and these cakes which I make, they are in the market, they are priced at roughly 30 dirhams to 50 dirhams is what she charges for that 1 kg cake. And she's like, they are really premium cakes, and my clients are extremely happy, but I'm not getting a lot of customers for that. And I told her exactly this concept of A type, B type, C type. I said, can you make a list of all the customers that you have served till date? She's like, yeah. She came up with a list of 300 customers. I said, out of these, who are your A type customers? She sorted them out and she found that there are 75 A type customers. I said, okay, brilliant. Now, out of these 75 A type customers, can you find, is there a pattern amongst these A type customers? She came to me, she's like, yes, I can see, what, all of them are mostly women in the age bracket of 45 to 50 who stay in, villas or premium homes. They love socializing. So she was able to create a customer profile. And then she built a marketing completely around that customer profile. And within just 6 months, her business had doubled with A-type customers only coming to her. Now, it's a very simple thing. Whatever you seek, you shall find. The idea is, don't seek the B type or C type. You need to define. And I keep saying this repeatedly. If you need to find them, you need to define them. So start defining your ideal customers. Now, once you have defined them, the next step is, what I tell people is, you need to decide upon a magic number. And if you are able to track this one simple number, which is the magic number, you will achieve your A-type customers target, and the entire target will be completed by your A-type customers. Now, what exactly is this magic number? This is a brilliant, simple tracking system which you can use to get continuous flow of customers and achieving your business targets. How many of you want to know about this magic number? Type in the chat box WTK, which is you want to know about this. You want to know more about it? WTK. Just type WTK, then I'll share that. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Sania. Okay, thank you, Bharat. Okay, I can see practically everybody wants to know what exactly is this magic number and how does this work. So in order to share this magic number, I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer who's ready, who knows that, okay, I have A-type customers. So if the volunteer is ready, yeah, I can see Aman raising his hand. Aman, thank you so much. Yeah, you are the one who's on a video. So thank you there. So Aman, I'm going to share my screen with an Excel format where I actually, share this magic number concept. So Aman, now can you tell me what is your target for this financial year? How much revenue do you want to do?
40 lakh INR.
40 lakh INR is what you're saying. So I've put 40 lakhs there. You can see it on the screen, right? Yeah. Now, a normal question is, what is your average order value? I'm sorry to cut you here, Aman. What business are you in? I'm sorry.
No, I'm a consultant in the leadership development and coaching space.
Oh, brilliant. Wonderful. So yeah. So what is your average ticket value?
About 50,000 bucks.
About 50,000 bucks. Okay. Now so if you had to do this, the number of orders that you would need to achieve this target is very simple. You need to divide this. So you need 80 orders, right? And if you get 80 orders, you will be done with this. Now, this is your average order value. Now, this is where I tell people that you need to shift this switch, okay? From this average order value, if you are able to take this to a completely different space where you say, okay, I'm not going to look at an average order value. I'm going to look at only A-type customers. So what is your average order value of your A-type customers?
2 lakhs.
So it's 2 lakhs, right? Okay, brilliant. Yeah. Okay, 2 lakhs. So then you need just 20 clients.
20 orders, yeah.
Yeah, 20 orders. So 20 clients is what you need. Now, I have considered here as a 100% conversion ratio, which doesn't happen. Okay. Until unless somebody is like, okay, you are in a space where you are selling probably tomatoes and people who want tomato, only then it's going to happen. Else it's not going to happen. Even there is bargaining and sometimes people are not okay. But in your case, what is your conversion ratio?
Well, my conversion ratio is somewhere between, I'd say about 10-12%.
Brilliant. So let's, I prefer taking a conservative number. So even if you say it's a 10% conversion ratio.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're saying it's a 10% conversion ratio, that means in order to achieve 20 confirmed clients, you need to reach out to 200 people. Am I right?
Yeah.
If you reach out to 200 people who are potential A-type customers, now the beauty lies here is 200 customers in a year. Okay.
Yeah.
So in a year, you have roughly 52 weeks. Yeah. So if I divide, this 200 by 50 to get it weekly, so weekly, you have to reach up to 4 potential customers who could pay you probably 2 lakh rupees for the consulting. And
essentially, I've got to send 4 proposals. That's my understanding, right? I mean, when I say conversion, I'm actually talking not about contacts, but conversion from proposals.
Not contact. Yeah, conversion. Yeah. You have to have a potential customer who is definitely interested in you. And you probably get a meeting with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is where conversion, out of which only 10% gets converted, we are good.
Yeah.
So I'm saying a dialogue or a person who really understands that, what, Aman is the right person to give me that leadership training that I'm looking for me or my team, then Aman is the right person. That's good enough. Okay. So that means if you are able to track every week that you are able to reach 4 new customers, week on week, month on month, you are sorted. Like, nobody can stop you from achieving your target of, 40 lakhs by just tracking this one simple number, which I call magic number.
Yeah.
And that's a weekly number. I keep telling, business owners that you don't need to track anything in your business, but this one number. And it works like magic. If you track this, I have had like tons of examples. There is this guy who's into instrumentation technology, and he was stuck on a INR turnover, which again, Aman, you asked me an INR, so I'm just remembering it from an INR ratio. He had a turnover of 80 lakhs. and he was stuck at 80 lakhs. He was not crossing 80 lakhs for 3 years. And he understood this magic number and he implemented that. His magic number was 15. Aman, yours is a 4. It's a wonderful one. For him, it was 15. And he consistently followed this 15. And how do you follow consistently this magic number? This is a tip which I want to give to each and everyone who is in the room. The idea is you need to write this down on a whiteboard in your office. And on a Monday morning, you have to say, he wrote 0/15. So on a Monday, if they reached out to 3 people, Tuesday morning, it was 3/15. On Tuesday, if they reached 6 people, on a Wednesday morning, it was 9/15 and so on. And the beauty was they consistently tracked this. And after a year, he called me, thank you, saying, Kedar, this magic number thing is phenomenal. We have done a turnover of 1.4 CR. 1.4 CR just by tracking the magic number. So this magic number concept, and the beauty is, if I'm going to just share that screen again with everybody, you are not doing any customer, you are doing only A-type customer. Understand this. This is where it becomes easy. In case right now, if Aman had to do average 50,000 customer, his magic number would have been 15. He would have had to reach out to 15 proposals a week. I think, Aman, that would be really heavy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying impossible, but it would be a heavy shot. So that's exactly what a A-type focused customer type planning works in a completely different manner. So this is what I recommend people that switch to this kind of concept, and you will see it becomes much easier, much happier space to achieve your targets. So how many of you are now going to track your magic number? What you saw here, type in the chat box me. Just type in the chat box me. Let me see how many of you are really going to go after your magic number. Yeah, there you go. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So as I had committed to you guys that this is something that I'm going to give you a magic number concept. Now, a lot of people come to me and say, okay, Kedar, I understand. Okay, I need to track my magic number. Okay, whatever my numbers are. So some people actually have a magic number of 15. Some people have a magic number of 20, 25, 40, whatever that magic number is. In order to achieve that, you have to go out and tell the world who you are. A lot of times I have come across entrepreneurs who say, you know what, Kedar, I am amazing at what I do. I'm going to do my work, and you know what, people will come. That was something which was a time which is gone now. Okay. You know, now the one thing which I learned to help customers get more customers is very simple. It is not enough to be the best. You should be known as the best or seen as the best. You know, people should see that, oh, wow, this is the one person who is doing amazingly well, and this person can help me. For which the one and the only thing that you need to do is marketing. You need to be consistently marketing. So people come to me and say, Kedar, I understand there is marketing. I'm ready to do marketing, but what type of marketing should I do? I tell them, you know what, first thing you have to understand, there are, 3 levels of marketing. And when you go out and do marketing, you need to understand all the 3 levels to get the maximum benefit of your marketing. So I had most times clients come and tell me, yeah, Kedar, I did a lot of marketing. I do marketing. It's just barely works. I really want my marketing to, skyrocket. I tell them, if you want them to, skyrocket, you have to understand a very powerful principle of marketing, which I'm going to share with you guys. The powerful principle of marketing is when you do marketing, okay, when you do marketing with a very good quality to strangers, people who don't know you. The whole idea is you want to market to unknown people so that you have more customers. When you do marketing to absolutely unknown people, this is what happens. Out of the 100 people you reach out by any kind of marketing, 3% are like, yes, I want to buy whatever you're selling, whatever your product is or whatever service. 3% are ready. Then there is another 7% who is like on the edge. You just need to give them a nudge, a slight nudge, one more follow-up, and they will be yours. And then there is a 30% segment, which is like, you know what, I want you, whatever you're doing, I really, really want that. But maybe a day after tomorrow, or maybe after a week, after 3 months, after 6 months, they want it, but after some time, they are definitely interested. They want it from you. It's just not the right time now. They've seen your ad. And then there is another 30% who are like, no, I don't want this. That's okay. And the last 30% are, even if you give it for free, I'm not going to take it. And that's exactly what happens. And people are like, only 3% convert. What do I do? I say, hold on, buddy. 3% is what it's an international average. Whenever any kind of marketing is pushed across, only 3% will be ready to buy. The problem is people take those 3%, start working on them, and then they again come back to marketing and again get only 3%. What about the 7% who are on the edge? And what about those 30% who are there? Have you done anything about them? That 37% are your leads. Do you have a system to capture, nurture, and convert these leads so that every marketing of yours gives you a 40% returns? That's the power. If you are able to capture, nurture, and convert that 37% belt, you will do 40% on your marketing. Now, this is where most people are like, yeah, this is something that I have been missing out. How many of you have just realized, oh, wow, this is something that I need to do? How many of you realize that? Type in the chat box me. Just type in the chat box me that, yeah, this is something, this is really powerful for me. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of business owners miss out on this 37%. And so any kind of marketing, when you do, the level 1 is when you market to strangers. There you're going to get only 3%. But if you're marketing to strangers as well as the leads, then you're going to get 40% returns. But those are 2 basic levels of marketing. And I tell people, you know what, the magic or the absolute fortune making starts at level 3 of marketing. Level 1 is marketing to strangers. Level 2 is marketing to the leads, which is that 37%. But level 3 is where your gold mine lies. And that's where, the game changer happens. Yeah, Aman, you're asking, so what should I do with this 37%? You need to capture their data, you need to nurture, and you need to convert. How? Using zero budget marketing is what I'm going to train you in some time. You can use zero budget marketing to convert these 37%. But let me go ahead and tell you the third level of marketing. First level is 3%, it's strangers. The second level is this 37%, which is your leads. And third level, let me ask you guys, I want you guys to tell me, what do you think? What is the third level of marketing? Whom do you market? Whom do you market? What is the third level of marketing? Which is your gold mine, which is the place from where you're going to get continuous flow of business. And a business is going to grow. Sorry?
People that you already know, people who bought from you before.
People that you already know. And one part, one just small teeny weeny bit added along with it. People who know you, but they have not bought from you, then they are still leads.
Yeah. People who know you and have bought from you.
And have bought from you. So people who know you and have bought from you. So basically the level 3 is your own customers. Your existing customers, if you are able to market to them, they can bring you money like anything. Because you can see the trust level. When you market to strangers, the trust level is 0. When you market to leads, the trust level is building. You're working on that. But when you market to customers, the trust level is full. All that you need to do is use them to do multiple things. And this is where I tell people, when you're marketing to customers, the first step of marketing to customers is delivering amazing value. Delivering super value. If your customer is paying you, say 100 dirhams, he should feel he's getting value of 110 dirhams. The moment the client feels, oh, wow, I paid 100 dirhams and I'm getting 110 dirhams, I'm going to talk about you. That's the first level of marketing. If you are able to deliver value more than expected, that is marketing. That is where you're going to create crazy amount of fan following because your customers are going to rave about you. And that is your first step of marketing to your own customers. Second step of marketing to customers, you need to create a system to generate leads or referrals from your customers. You should make sure that your customers are giving you referrals. You need to create a system to generate that. The third thing that you do is you need to start getting testimonials from your customers. The moment you have a whole list of testimonials from your customers, it automatically becomes a marketing tool. How many of you have happy customers? Can you type in the chat box, how many happy customers till date you have served? Just type in the chat box, how many happy customers? How many happy customers? Yeah, many, but Bharat, can you just put me a number? Put me a number. Put me a rough number. Yeah, thank you. And out of all of these customers, how many of you have every single one of them? Who's your happy customer? You have a video testimonial or a written testimonial from every single one of them. If not, go back and get that, because that's your marketing strategy. That is going to get you the moolah. That is going to get you all the money that you want. So understand these 3 levels of marketing. If you're able to market, at level 1, level 2, and level 3, which is marketing to strangers, marketing to leads, and marketing to your own customers, this is your formula to build a fortune in your business. This is exactly how you can build your fortune. Yeah. So this is what I am right now giving you, the key to building a fortune through your marketing. The next thing that I want to tell you is, there is this one guy who is my client, and he's in the air conditioning space. He does air conditioning, and I'm putting INR values of his turnovers. So he was doing a turnover of 12 crores in the year 2020. And he understood this all 3 levels of marketing. And he marketed at level 1, level 2, and level 3. And you can see the results that you're already seeing there. He did 12 crores there, 15 crores, 27.35 crores, and now his target is 35 crores. He's already reached 30 crores this financial year, another 1.5 months to go. And that's the power of using all 3 levels of marketing. You need to start using all 3 levels. So how many of you are going to use all 3 levels? Type 3 in the chat box. Type 3 in the chat box. How many of you are now going to use all the 3 levels? Marketing to strangers, marketing to your leads, and marketing to your own customers. So that's the power that you need to understand. Now let me go ahead and share with you that what is the most powerful way of reaching out to maximum customers. Basically, if you want to market at all the 3 levels, edu marketing is the thing. If you go out, how many of you love shopping? Type in the chat box S. How many of you love shopping? Just type S in the chat box. I can see a broad smile on Anupama's face. So just type S in the chat box. Yeah, if you love shopping, type S in the chat box. I think most people, love shopping. Most people love shopping. The only thing that they don't like is being sold. Nobody loves saying, okay, you know what? I love shopping, but I don't like being sold. Somebody comes and tells, you know what? This guy, I was able to sell him something so easily. Now that is something that we don't like. And when somebody comes to you, buy my product, take this from me. This is what I'm good at. People are like running away. How many of you get those cold calls? You get those cold calls, which really, which really nag you. It's like, I have a pre-approved loan for you of $1 million, and all kinds of calls we all get. And what we do is we just hang up on them. So if you, instead of actually going out and selling, if you switch to a mode which is called as educating, if you start educating your customers, they are the ones who will be like, this guy is not selling. Amazing, yeah. This guy is adding value to me. Wow, I think this is the right place that I want to be. I don't want to be sold. I want to be making my decisions. When you start doing edu marketing, your clients start to feel that, oh yes, I am in control of taking the decision. They don't feel like you're pushing them to take a decision. They feel, oh wow, you're giving me an opportunity to take my own decisions. And that is why, if you can see, there is on the left hand side, what is there? On the screen, under the letter guide the way, under the word, what can you see there? What is there? Can you just type in the chat box? What is standing there? What's absolutely tall? Yeah, it's a lighthouse. And I have learned this from the father of modern marketing, Seth Godin. And he says this something extremely powerful. He says you need not be going after people and selling stuff to them. You should be like a beacon. You should be like a lighthouse which is standing. And you should just shine your light by educating people, by just telling them, what, this is the right way to doing things. This is how, problems can be solved in your industry. And the ones who are really looking for you will look at that light and come to you. How many times you have been able to deal better when the client has come to you rather than you chasing the client? I'm sure all of us love being in that space. And if you really want to be in that space, trust me, zero budget marketing is the stepping stone to achieving that. If you really want customers to walk towards you, start doing zero budget marketing. Yeah, you need not spend on your marketing. You can start doing by zero budget marketing. I have tons of clients who are doing for, with me, the zero budget marketing. So let me just share with you what exactly can you do in zero budget marketing. The very first thing is you can write blogs. You can go out and write blogs educating your customers about the products and services that you are doing. So right now I want one volunteer, okay? One volunteer who is ready to come over and help everyone here, so that you can be the one who is going to help others to start understanding exactly zero budget marketing, what needs to be done. I need a volunteer. Anybody ready to be a volunteer? Anybody ready? I can't see anybody in the screen or on the chat box. Okay, Aman is super ready.
I'm always ready, so I waited कि और कोई है क्या? पर अगर और कोई नहीं है, I'm ready.
If somebody else is ready to jump in, but nobody is yet ready, but that's okay. So Aman, just to ask you,
Sure.
do you do all of these things which are there on the screen? Do you do blogs? Do you do videos? Do you do testimonial? Do you do interviews? Do you do latest development?
I do testimonials and I do blogs. So I write very regularly on LinkedIn. But unfortunately, videos, and all I don't have time for. But yes, I do two of these.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So you know what? Yeah, Bharat had also raised his hand to be a volunteer here. So thank you so much there, Bharat. So at this moment, all of these are zero budget marketing tools. None of these cost you other than time. I understand time is money, but if you don't want to spend on an external agency, all of these 5 things you can do it on your own. Before I'm gonna brief every single thing, I'm gonna share with you guys one of my awesome clients. These guys, Hirvita Desai and Lakshminarayan Ranga, they both are in the construction finance space. And this is something that they have done for the last 1 year, absolutely consistently, every single week. They have set out 1 video per week. They have posted 1 news article per week. They've written 1 blog per week, and they have taken 1 interview every fortnight. And this is something that they have done for the past, I think, 9 or 10 months. And look at the returns that they've got. They had got loan sanctions of 40 crores in the financial year that closed 2022. This year, we still have 1 month to go. They've already done 300 crores of loan sanctions. And they keep telling me, Kedar, this is crazy. I mean, we are not spending on any other marketing agency. We are not doing anything. And people keep calling us. People, whenever they go out on any meetings, any networking, oh, I saw your video. That was wonderful. But there is a builder who called them last week saying, I saw your video, which was done on RERA, and I loved it. And I want you guys to come down to my office. I want to discuss something with you. Now, this is the power of zero budget marketing. So what all you need to do is you need to write 1 blog a week. Now, if you are able to write 1 blog a week, I think that's something that gives ideas to your clients as to how they can get more information. Now, if you find difficulty in writing a blog, anybody there who finds difficulty in writing a blog? If you find it difficult to write a blog, type D in the chat box. D. It's difficult for you to write a blog. Okay, Bharat is one there. Okay, Bharat, can you come on audio? Because at the start you had said there is a challenge for you probably to come on an audio. So is it possible, Bharat, if you can come on audio?
No challenge, no challenge. Video is a challenge.
No problem. Video, I'm okay with video is off. That's okay. But if you're coming on audio, that's perfect. So Bharat, what business are you into?
Oh, I have been into multiple businesses all my life. And currently, as I said, I'm reorienting and reshifting to a new business.
Okay,
so the difficulty for me is to keep the focus. And because I'm doing multiple things, so I have to be very, very focused for one particular thing. And getting to that focus, I do all this. I have blogs, I have videos, I have testimonials, I have interviews, I'm doing most of the thing, but then have to be very, very focused. So it's a little challenging for me.
And trust me, most clients whom I meet, whom I discuss, they say, the only challenge that I have is this, which is I'm not able to stay focused. There was an interview which was between 2 absolute giants of the industry. So there was Microsoft founder, Bill Gates, and what do you call, investment tycoon. They both were in a meeting, and they both were asked by the interviewer that what is that one thing that you think is needed for success? If you could give me one word. And they both wrote it on a sheet of paper, and they folded the paper and gave it to the interviewer. The interviewer opened the page and he was like, oh my God, they both wrote the same word, and that word was focus. Focus was the word. If you are able to stay focused, you can achieve absolute success in anything that you want. And that's something, you need to start focusing. If you are able to focus on the challenges of your clients, if you are able to list down what are my clients' challenges, you can start creating blogs on that. If you are able to understand these are my clients' challenges, you can start a video series on tips to solve their problems. If you start sharing your video testimonials, that is when other people come to know, oh, wow. If you start taking interviews of people who are super successful in your industry, that is where you can add more value. And if you are able to add on newest technology developments by finding news articles or maybe social media posts about the latest development, all of these things done on a consistent basis will earn you crazy results. As you can see there on the screen, these are the results which you can achieve just by doing zero budget marketing. But the problem here is a lot of people have challenges in achieving the goal, and which Bharat, surprisingly, that's the exact thing that I have on my screen. You can see the challenge is focus, the challenge is consistency, and the challenge is accountability. How many of you actually face this challenge? How many of you face this challenge? Any of one of the challenge or all three, type in the chat box. What is your challenge in achieving your goals? Is it focus? Is it consistency? Or is it accountability? What is that one challenge that you face in achieving your business goals or consistent marketing? Consistent marketing results. So, okay, I can see there is consistency. Some of you are saying all three. And you know what? How many of you want to actually overcome these? How many of you want to overcome these? If you really, really want to overcome these. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, the whole idea is, as I keep coaching business owners on a regular basis, a lot of them keep coming to me and telling me, Kedar, I really want to get over this. Can you help me on that? And the whole idea is, want to, but I like that, Aman. So, yeah, I think I've seen business owners. I have even coached coaches. So I have had a coach who is a cloud kitchen coach, and he came to me and saying, Kedar, you know what, I'm doing 3 lakhs a month. Can you help me? So he was doing say 0.3 million, and he was like, can you help me reach 1 million? And the way I helped him and coached him on all of these 3 areas was helping him build a marketing habits blueprint. I told him that you need to create a marketing habit blueprint. If you are able to build a marketing habit blueprint, so marketing should become a habit. I keep telling this to a lot of entrepreneurs. The way, if you want to keep your body fit, you need to regularly exercise. So if you want to keep your business fit, you need to regularly do marketing. And if you create marketing as a habit, that is when you can create phenomenal results for you and your business. So how many of you want to know about what exactly is marketing habits blueprint? If you want to know, type in the chat box WTK. Type in the chat box WTK, or me is also good. Yeah, Sania said me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So what exactly is marketing habits blueprint? Marketing habits blueprint is something which is a 4 hours of an online learning course, which is divided into 2 weeks. So it's 90 minutes, 2 hours, 2 sessions. And in these 2 sessions, what I actually cover at length is what are your goals? What are your exact targets in all different arenas of your business? What is your magic number? How do you build that? How do you create the right customer profile so that you know exactly how to market and how to reach up to them? So this is covered in the first 2 hours of learning. And the additional 2 hours of learning is where we create content. How do you build blogs? You actually, in that session, you build blogs. You create your own video. You record your own video. You start understanding how do you start asking for testimonials. What's the best way of getting more testimonials? You go and research in the session for getting what is the latest development in your industry. This is what you do in the session, where your entire marketing strategy plan is ready for the next 3 months or 6 months, based on how much amount of effort you put during those 4 hours of learning. So how many of you want to be a part of this? If you want to be a part of this, type in the chat box me. Just type in the chat box me. If you really want to be a part of this marketing habits blueprint creation activity for yourself, this is a 4 hours online learning which you can involve in. If you really want to be a part of it, type in the chat box me. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Reena. Thank you, Sanaya. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I can see a lot of you are actually saying that you really want to be. So now it's a simple question that people ask me, Kedar, if I want to be a part of it, what is my investment? There is 2 investment. One is time investment, and obviously there is a financial investment to come into picture something like this. So if I have to just calculate the time and effort that I put across with my clients during those 4 hours, it's obviously a group coaching session, but everybody learns with each other. So if you go in the market, such courses which will cost you roughly close to 1,000 dirhams. That is what you will get to learn all of this when your entire marketing plan is created for your business. But however, the regular price for doing this along with me is 700 dirhams. 700 dirhams is what I offer for people who want to do this course along with me, which is a 2 days course, which is 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 online sessions done with a group coaching. So 700 dirhams is what I charge. However, if you are somebody who loves bonuses, then type B in the chat box. If you're somebody who loves bonuses along with this, and I love people who are ready to take actions to offer them bonuses. So I'm going to offer you bonuses if you're ready to take this option. And the bonus is very simple. To achieve all of this, there are few more skills a business owner needs. An entrepreneur just working on the marketing plan cannot achieve the results. You need to work on your time management. How many of you agree that time management is extremely important to achieve better? Right now I saw Aman said, want to do, but so he had actually put that. So that's one of the biggest challenge, which is time management. Okay, people are not able to manage time. The second challenge, maybe Aman might not face, but some of them face, how do you deliver extremely well when you're speaking in front of people? Now, if you want to improve your public speaking skills, so that is another challenge, because marketing is all about communication. It's all about speaking in front of people on a video or in person or networking, whichever way. So that's the second bonus that I offer. And the third bonus, which is one of my coach, my guru, Murli Sundaram, he has taught me how to beat the habit of procrastination. How can you beat the habit of procrastination? By a very, very simple ancient Indian practices. If you use them, you will be able to beat the habit of procrastination. How many of you want to learn that? How many of you want to learn how to beat procrastination? If you want to learn that, type in the chat box me. Just type in the chat box me. Okay, wonderful. I can see that. So you know what? If you sign up for this course, I'm going to give you all 3 of them. Along with this course, you're going to get all the 3. That is the 4 hours learning of which is worth 700 dirhams, plus the bonus, which is PSS, which is public speaking course, time management and stress management, or beating procrastination. All of this bundled together, I'm going to offer you this for 1,000 dirham, which is anyways a market price for doing such a course for 4 hours. But because 4C Integrated Communications is offering me, to be here along with you guys, they have told me, Kedar, you have to give us an absolute crazy webinar special offer, and only then you are allowed to go ahead and do this course with us. So I'm going to give you an absolute crazy webinar special offer only for those who are ready to sign up right now. And if you're ready to sign up right now for this, amazing course, which is the 4 hours of online learning plus these 3 recorded courses, which you will get. So the people who are ready, type in the chat box ready, who are ready to be a part of it, or who want that crazy offer, type in the chat box CO. You can type in the chat box CO, the absolute crazy offer, which I'm going to offer you right now, so that you can get not only this, but all of it put together. All of it put together. If you're ready, type in the chat box CO. I'm going to give you an absolute crazy offer for all those who are really wanting it. If no, that's okay. Then I'm not going to give you a crazy offer. So if I see it on the chat box, CEO, then yeah, I'm going to give it. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So the absolute crazy offer right now, it's absolutely clear. The webinar special price is 400 dirhams. So you can sign up for this course. There is a link which is coming up from on the chat box, where you can click this link. You can sign up, which is 400 dirhams. You get this 4 hours of learning along with these 3 recorded courses, which can change your mindset, because I believe in working on 3 areas with business owners, which is your mindset, which is your sales, and your marketing. So this course is going to do wonders to you. If you're really keen on coming on board, this is what I have offered you there.